Like, I was low-key expecting the Halo TV show to be just dog water. Like, really bad.
I was hoping it was gonna be at least decent, and at least it ended up being that, at least decent.
Duh. Monetization off? Who do you think I am? Not a scumbag who wants money at every chance he gets? What the fuck, man? Alright, I'll expand that window. I should also probably open up a tab so I can view chat right now. Alright, fuck. My brain's melting.
And yeah, I
So
genuinely
good.
wasn't expecting them to like have him just rip the band-aid off and just take the helmet off on the first episode.
I wasn't expecting that, but it's a welcome surprise.
Yeah, it is a welcome surprise, and it is definitely a change of pace for the source material. But I mean, like, shouldn't that have been something they built towards rather than just something they did right off the bat for the first episode with
It
a
may...
character he barely knows?
There's a lot of, like, stuff that happens. If I close that... Oh my god, that actually worked. Holy shit. And that's actually a good YouTube feature. What the fuck? Quantum T. Quantum, you fucking liar. Fuck. Bro, it's not even like 10 minutes in, and I've had a fucking voice ring. This is where the fun begins, straight up. Oh yeah, I forgot to ping everyone on my server to piss them off. I'll do that now.
Yeah, at least despite the few flaws it did have, I thought the Halo pilot was pretty good.
Yeah, it
I'd
was
give it a
weirdly
I'd give it a
good.
7.
Like, I was expecting it to be... Oh, fuck. I posted the wrong link. I'm dumb.
Do you have an agenda so I can decide if it can wait or I need to watch it and lose sleep?
Uh, do you have an agenda? What do you mean by that, Chief?
That I'm just reading one of his comments.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
We're live. Yeah, fuck you, autocorrect.
I just say that's up to you, but just know this is probably gonna be some pretty good salt. So,
Like, dude, this video is peak retardation. Shit, there goes
amen.
my monetization. Fuck, this is why I only make videos, bro. I can't keep my monetization for the life of me.
And you already said the fuck word.
I've said that repeatedly. I've got that
Yeah.
teenager mentality, bro. Must say naughty word. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Mr. John Reviews. Same like the first episode. Dude, it was weirdly good. Like, I'm still shocked at the fact it's actually good and didn't make me cringe once. I'm also still waiting for the SJW bullshit that people are so vehemently trying to claim as in it. Because heard Asian woman's in it, so obviously SJW guys. No leaps and bounds in the logic there.
Oh,
Right,
they're asking if there's like a schedule or specific topics. No, we're
specific
just gonna be
topics?
we're
Nah.
just gonna be reacting to his video while he plays Risk of Rain 2. That's
Yeah,
pretty much it.
that's to avoid him trying to claim I'm stealing his video, guys. Because as we all know, he's a copyright expert. Definite copyright expert right here. CGI and gun was weird though. I forgot about that, but yeah, it looked bad. Like that was the one CGI where I did look at it and go, "The fuck was that?"
I did like the nod to the
So
first
goes.
person perspective, even though that was where it did seem kind of like the most finicky. But
Yeah,
I do find it ironic that it kind of matched the Halo 4 UI more than anything. And I think this is
yeah. Uh, like it was like everything apart from that one specific shot they tried to do worked in my opinion. Like I don't care he unmasked. Like who cares? Like we all know Master Chief's a white dude. Like, huh? Like who cares? What did he do this time? Oh, Oh, it's good stuff, guys. It's real good. Like, it's straight the most brain dead shit you'll ever view on YouTube.
More coping.
Like, it's pure copium.
Who want to get clarity.
Actually, I have a feeling that I need to rewind the video. To be fair, fuck this guy. I'll just stream his video like this. Yeah, this has to be one of the worst videos I've ever watched on this platform. Like, it is genuinely just horrifically bad. It takes just dog shit to a whole new level. Yeah, I agree, the face was not what I expected though. I mean, I knew the actor beforehand, so... But, like, let's get into the special needs stuff.
This video serves as a link.
I thought that was like issues with ReviewTech USA's stream, but this dude just has his audio in one ear. How? I have never managed to fuck that up. Not once.
Is he like talking on one side of his microphone?
I have no idea. Like, genuinely no idea. I don't know how people do it. Like, it pisses me off because it's now gonna piss off chat 100% because it annoys me. But, like, how do people do it? Like, I don't understand the editing process behind that.
And he could have equalized it in like Audacity.
Yeah, it's so
minutes.
easy just to fix. Lol, just wait for what I sent Rich tonight. Oh god.
Greetings from Southern America.
What's up,
Greetings
dude?
from another guy who's in Southern America.
I mean, that's pretty sick to be fair. Oh, and he harasses 16-year-old gamers on YouTube for real who follows this dude. Well, about that, if you look at his social blade, there are a lot of interesting things. And I'm not going to accuse him of subbotting because there's no hardcore proof. But there's a lot of, like, coincidences, which is very common for this guy, that just don't add up whatsoever. His sub growth and views, they don't exactly match, which wouldn't be an indication if it wasn't for the fact that this is one of the few, like, topics that is guaranteed to lose you, like, thousands of subscribers if you have active ones. His views to subscribers also do not match. Like, there's a lot of iffy stuff about this. If you guys can't hear the video well, I'll turn it up. And if I'm too quiet, I don't think I am because my I'm reaching like the max on the decibel chart for Streamlabs. If you guys need me to turn up the video, just say.
For those who want to get clarity about the maybe defamatory posts that you're seeing when you YouTube Quantum TV.
Dude, what defamatory post? Like, the amount of shit this guy has said is just truly insane. If this was just an Elden Ring review and not anything else, it would be fine. The thing, like, dude, there's so many things wrong with what this guy has done on YouTube. It's unbelievable.
I'm not hearing the video on my end.
Are you not? What the fuck?
Not on the Discord stream. Because I saw you click play, and then I turned back into the stream just to make sure I was hearing it right, and I'm hearing it on the stream end, but not on the Discord stream end.
That's weird. I have no idea why that is. You just sounded good on my end. This is the saddest podcast I have ever seen. Bro couldn't even center the free PNG he used correctly. But he's so upset about me ruining his image. Like, come the fuck on, my guy. That's such bullshit. Maybe he thinks he's a lawyer. My cat knows more about digital laws than quantum. It wouldn't surprise me at this point. Hey Mischief, it's Nintendo Mail. Also, what's up with the shit Tom TV this time? He made a new response video. And bro, barely anyone has responded to this guy. And he still can't manage to get an actual positive like to dislike. Not only that, do you guys notice something really fishy about this guy's videos? Like, it's really stand out. Like, it is blatantly obvious that this guy is deleting comments. And not just a few. Hundreds. Like, actual hundreds of comments I'll turn it up on the stream, guys, if you can't hear him well. But he is pretty quiet on my eye. And yeah. If you're an Elden Ring fan, he does comment on the fact that he told you guys to kill themselves. And his explanation, perfection. Like, I will never be able to doubt the fact he told all Elden Ring fans to kill themselves. He just shuts that down.
Yep.
I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Yeah, 87 comments, 8,410. Right? Just let's have a ponder, right, at my channel. Just for the giggles, right? Let's find a video with roughly 8,000 views, right? Right.
The
There.
PS5 fan
This
voice
is
says
basically
that too.
this is basically the exact same, right, guys? Now, you'll notice I like my own videos. Yes, I do. Gotta boost that shit in the algorithm. And you'll notice something. There's a significant amount more comments. Hundreds more, in fact. Well over 100 more. I wonder why that is. I really wonder why that is, guys. Could it
Oh, yeah,
possibly be he's deleting shit?
I'm pretty sure he already shadow banned me.
It really wouldn't. It probably isn't a shadow ban. He probably just straight deleted you.
Well, I assume it's a shadow ban because I've made multiple comments in like specific threads. They would get no likes, whereas posts made later would automatically get them too, which really makes me think that those aren't showing up.
Yeah, there's so much shit on my Twitter of me just exposing him, but there's one particular image that's pretty far down. Yeah, this one. This guy's so fucking stupid. To the point, he forgot to delete his replies to comments. How? How are you this stupid? How is it possible? How are you this stupid to the point where you forget to delete your replies to comments you've actively chosen to delete? What's up, Mischief? Hope is all... fuck. I can't read, bro. I'm probably dyslexic. Hope all is well, dude. It is going great at the moment. You know, my analytics are off the chart. But, you know, this isn't about the money, you know? This is about sending a message. That's such bullshit.
So let's just go down the list. This started because I used the Content ID tool to use, flag, and identify more or less a YouTuber that was using a certain percentage of my content.
Now, this initially, I will admit, I got wrong, right? I think if I find the tweet, I got it wrong. However, he still manipulated the data severely. Yeah, here, I said example of his lies, only 32.9% of my video was his content. Now, if you actually look at this on the YouTube site, and it's on Tips to Stream, just skim through it and go look, right? You'll notice he has severely cropped out what videos these are mentioning. There is one case where he was 100% in his right to take down the video, and I actually applauded him for that. Well, not applauded, but said that. And, it is not up here, but it is, yeah, here. This fucking idiot, and I do want to publicly shame this man. I want to publicly shame this absolute retard. This dumbass decided to, you know, 100%, and I'm safe in saying this. This dude probably thought, if Quantum TV copyright strikes me, I can bait him into making me famous, right? So he gets and re-uploads Quantum TV's video, and all he changes is he puts some stupid song over it. That's not fair use. If you just straight re-upload someone's content and just put background audio, you've not transformed it, right? This is the one case where Quantum was well within his right to take down the video. And then this guy's trying to argue with me that somehow he was morally wrong for taking it down. Like, no, you broke copyright law, my guy. But yeah, this system, what it does is all this number is telling you is how much of your video is inside another person's video. It does not tell you whether the video that it's flagged is not fair use or is fair use. That would be illegal. It does not suggest to you whether or not something is fair use or not fair use. That would also be illegal under DMCA law. What it does do is merely tell you how much of your video has been used. This is not an indication of whether or not a video is fair use or not, in 99% of scenarios. In my scenario, it sure as hell isn't, because although I used, I think it was like around 85% of his video, in total it accounted for 32.9% of my video. So what he's doing here is completely misleading his audience as to what these numbers actually mean. Because if you just read that with no context as to what it actually means, all you see is, oh my god, this guy just straight up re-uploaded not my video, but re-uploaded Quantum's video. That's not what it's saying. Also, I did see the donation in members. Thank you for joining and becoming a member. You don't have to do that. And, had to leave his server, his mods might dox me. I don't know how true that is, but one thing I will say is his mods seem very unhinged, especially that anonymous guy. But let's continue, because he repeatedly comes back to this image as if it actually proves anything, when in reality it doesn't even come close to proving a single thing. And holy shit, 103 live viewers, god damn.
Content. I reached out via comments and told this YouTuber to take down the video and
Suck my dick, it's back up.
explain my reasons for doing so. Now, he doesn't understand this whole time he's been flagged with official timestamps by YouTube with the Content ID tool.
The fuck was that meme, bro? No, he's literally using Facebook GIFs in his video. Oh my god. Also, yeah, that, again, it doesn't at all tell you whether or not a video is fair use or not. Under DMCA law, YouTube cannot even suggest to someone that a video is or is not fair use. And that is a reasoning as to why you see YouTube rarely ever step into legal battles. Unless it's like those, you know, I can't remember his name, but there was one troll who went around and started just copyright striking people. Unless it's a situation like that, YouTube rarely tends to get involved because it's not the most legal for them to do. In fact, it can literally endanger their safe harbor status and destroy the entire platform every time they do it. Which, you know, I'd prefer them not to, in all honesty.
And that meme he was using has a weird implication because it's implying, oops, your content got flagged by an automated bot that doesn't take into account every possible factor. I guess that means you're in the wrong.
Literally all the system does is just tell you how much of your video was used and what videos it's been used in. It does not tell you if it's fair use or not. YouTube cannot do that. Is this the guy's
video? Yes. Is your content in his video? Yes. Okay, good. Done.
Yeah.
That's it.
It could have been photoshopped. Oh my god. It's probably not. Like, people have been using his content, and 80% of his video being used is not, like, that much, to be fair. This man is such a pathetic, hypocritical dipshit. I mean, yeah. If we go to his channel, I don't know if he's taken down the video, but there was one video in which he was attacking Linus Tech Tips, and it was just straight Linus's video.
Yeah, I remember that. It was literally just his video with a filter.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah,
Goliath. Except, in my version of the story, David is kind of a
Guys,
little
does this seem
we're not sure if we should
less fair use than my video?
That's right. This video is sponsored by Dbrand. But because Dbrand doesn't pay enough to review our sponsored videos before we post them...
I still don't even see what point he was trying to make with that video.
Right. There's a very common thing you'll see with Quantum TV throughout his history. And it's that for some reason he believes that if someone is sponsored or paid by a company, that it automatically means they're uncredible. This is just a sarcastic joke. I'm waiting for that excuse on copyright striking me, and then retracting it when he got backlash.
I'll be saying whatever the hell I want.
Look how fair use this is, guys.
But because Dbrand doesn't pay enough to...
You know what fair use is, guys? Using... I'm quoting Quantum TV right here. You know what fair use is, guys? Using 1 to 10 seconds of clips from another YouTuber's channel. 1 to 10 seconds. Like, this dude can't even keep his story straight. It's just hilarious.
What were those 4 factors of fair use that he was talking about? Hold on. Let me see
I'm
if I can
not
find that
going
image.
to show them because if you look at them, reverse Google image search and stuff, you, I believe, can find his college and shit, which people have been doing. Do not fucking dox the guy, you're a cunt if you do, and I hope death upon... I can't say that on YouTube.
Oh no, I'm just gonna look up. Yeah, purpose and character of the use. It's literally just a re-upload with a meme. Nature of the copyrighted work.
Yeah.
It's just a re-uploaded video with the meme. Amount and substantiality used. Almost all of it is just his
Whatever
video.
the
Market
hell I
effect.
want.
It's not like he's gonna make
Like, bro,
any money off.
he's doing this shit and he expects me not to believe he's a Facebook user. Like, miss me with that bullshit. Look at this shit, bro.
This was made in 2021.
Yeah, dude, like, I have an example up, and you'll see the tab right here. 220 on that video. You can see Quantum being a bigot on his main YouTube channel. This is not something he's moved on from. And that's why I'm calling him out for his bigoted behavior, unlike I was not calling out people like Fritanga Plays and, the Act Man, right? The reasoning is behind the 2 variations and why I'm calling out one and not the other is because, number 1, saying slurs and actively calling for the mass murder and genocide of an entire group of people are not the same. Not even close. And number 2, Fritanga and the Atman are nowhere near as bad people as they were being in those tweets in real life, and they've definitely changed. Like, I've talked to both of them, and they're not bad people. Not even close. This guy's a piece of shit. And I'm not just saying that because he copyright struck me. I'm not going to... Kernomat, I have no idea how to say your name, sorry, but thanks for becoming a member. Hey bud, what's up? Nothing much, man. Did I enjoy the first Halo episode? Yes, it was very good. Like, it was very good. Apart from, like, someone mentioned earlier, the first person scenes in the show, they were kind of weird. Like, they didn't look right. You should have an easy mode for Copium TV. Dude, his making response videos to this guy is easy mode. I'm not even gonna lie.
I completely forgot he said that. The I wish you were a Pulse victim.
Yeah.
There is no, like, actual way to take something like that.
Yeah, like, you can't even say that was, like, a sarcastic or, like, dark humor joke. Because he went on to defend what he was saying. You also have to look at the change, have they improved since then, etc. That's why I called out Quantum and not Actman. Yeah, exactly, psychotic. Psychonautic. Cortana sucks. We haven't seen Cortana in the show yet, have we?
Yeah, she's not in the.
She's not in the
pilot
first
yet because
episode. As far as
woman
we
kept
know,
telling
there's
her
not
not to
been
do
any
it.
change, but they could have updated it by now. There is a small chance, but
Yeah, I don't remember the Chevy Tahoe that people kept making a joke about making it into the final cut either. So it's likely they could have changed Cortana.
yeah. Welcome to Basics. Thank you for that, Sendo Q. Appreciate it.
He has officially been flagged at that point. YouTube didn't take action at this point.
YouTube cannot and will not intervene. I'm sorry, I had to make the joke, but no, YouTube cannot determine whether something is fair use or not on their platform. They don't quote-unquote intervene unless it is something like a troll, copyright striking people under a name they do not own. Like what's happening to Bungie at the moment, where some random person's going around under the name Bungie and copyright striking videos. Even Bungie's main channel. Like, they're copyright striking Bungie for infringing on Bungie's copyright. But, like, YouTube doesn't get involved. Like, it endangers their safe harbor status, and if that goes, they're held responsible for everything on the platform. Which will obviously mean, bye-bye YouTube. Hopefully, because his trailer looked so bad. From what I'm not... Cortana did look off, but, like, it wasn't that big of a deal in my opinion. But episode 2 is weaker, so I'm afraid of where the show will go from there. I mean, to be fair, we'll just have to wait and see. I didn't have high hopes for the show, but episode 1's made me somewhat optimistic. I'm just praying they don't crush my soul.
Then,
Expect
of
disappointment
course,
and you'll never be
af-
disappointed.
Yeah.
after a while, he complied and he took the video down. So all the other banter in between is irrelevant to me.
I took the video down and then pulled a 180 on your bitch ass. And I publicly said I was going to do that. I publicly said it as soon as I took the video down. I'm just doing this so I can come back later and respond, then re-upload the video. Not sure how this is evidence to me breaking fair use. Like he's weirdly keeps on suggesting. I blatantly said what I was going to do on my channel. In fact, I'll fucking show it. Not about community posts, right? Where was it? Yeah, right here. Like this community post exactly. Quantum TV is threatening, blah blah blah. Had to private the video because I'm not trying to deal with bullshit. This estimate, you don't expect a video on this, right? That argument would not hold up in court. Not even close to holding up. It would be immediately thrown out and laughed at by the judge.
Yeah, which is funny because he tried to make the same claim about you. He said like, "Oh, how'd you get the video?" And it's like a video downloader. It's like the judge would apparently throw you out and claim you're in the wrong.
Yeah. Bro, you wanna know something funny? These illegal video downloaders use Google developer tools to download videos. Open source Google developer tools. Google's own API is how they download videos. They're not against TOS, otherwise they'd be shut down already.
And even if that wasn't the case, how else would people be able to actually like make these videos? They'd have to like GLL it and just record the video, pause every now and again, and just keep it on that one tab while talking over it. That would be the only way they'd be able to do it,
Yeah.
and even then that'd be less fair use.
Like, he straight up told me to do something that would be considered less fair use, which is like image commentary, which in the UK is very much less fair use. It still can be fair use, but you're less likely to be determined as one. Unfortunately, his community believes it. That's the thing, they really don't. Like, his viewers don't believe him. Like, you don't get this just from outside viewers, this like to dislike ratio. A significant portion of this was his own subscribers, because as soon as the video was uploaded, it was basically a negative dislike. And either way, like, bro, you're so blatantly deleting comments. Oh my god, look, it's a Chad. Rip YouTube, I guess. That's
Oh.
nice. Page isn't responding. I've noticed.
For those who want to get clarity about the maybe defamatory posts that you're seeing when you YouTube
Is that
right.
a 46?
So
46,
let's just go
alright,
down
thanks.
the list. Their banter in between is irrelevant to
I
me.
have to have the
So
YouTube
I
video
retract.
open another tab and
Then he
unpause.
Fair
runs to
enough.
other YouTubers and says this bigger YouTuber is attacking and bullying me.
Quantum should have expected the Elden Ring community to fire back from his opinion, like of course the game is going to be hard, lol. Yeah, like, the fact he was surprised that people were criticizing him in the first place is baffling. But my hacked account, we'll get to that later. It's
He's a
such
TV
bullshit.
reviewer. He should have expected criticism on any game
Yeah.
reviews he made anyways, because that's not the point of his channel.
Like, dude, he's
Let-
literally showing the proof that I did not intend to comply with his demands. He's literally showing the fucking proof. This is how stupid this man is. Even YouTube is sick of this shit. I'm sure they are, because it just fucks with them essentially, as much as like YouTubers. As much as people like to shit on YouTube in these scenarios, you really shouldn't. Like, YouTube cannot do anything. The DMCA laws were created in the 20th century, and they are not up to date for the internet. Like, they haven't been updated since. They're completely outdated. And this is why so many issues occur. But for change to happen, we need people in Parliament and the US government who actually know what the internet is. I can guarantee Biden is not one of those people. Hence why he has a social media manager, although I'm sure he'd forget to tweet if he actually ran his own. That's another reason. And Boris, well, he's just unintelligent.
To which they jump on the bandwagon defending him because they do the same kind of behavior he does of downloading and re-uploading people's videos.
Quantum? Right, fuck this. I'm just gonna leave it open, right? I'm just gonna leave that tab open with the Linus Tech Tip video, so every time he tries to call me out for this, I'm gonna just pull this up and go,
David.
what's this, buddy? Huh? Did you not use a quote-unquote illegal video downloader to get this? How'd you get those memes? How'd you get the memes to put over? How'd you get Linus's video? Did he send it to you? Because I guarantee he didn't. Like,
Did he get permission for every single thing he used in this video?
Yeah. Did you get permission from Linus to re-upload parts of his videos with shitty filters over them? And try to claim he's a fraud? Well, not a fraud, but a fake news channel because he got sponsored? Like, come on. This shit's hilarious.
If fair use really worked the way he did, his video would have already gotten taken down because there's a logo in the back of whatever that bruh meme is.
Yeah, that as well. Also, the PS5.
And the PS5.
Sony's known for false copyright striking people. So, if they could, they would take you down for this more than likely. Thanks, Jason, for becoming a member. You guys don't have to do that, by the way. Although, if you want to. Nah, I'm joking. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, better download that Linus video before he deletes it. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep that. Archive it for future historians.
Oh no. Oh no, guys. Oh my god. What am I using? Oh my god. He has no proof of this, but I am currently totally using, in no sarcastic manner, a illegal video downloader. I have also totally not downloaded a Fans Take on Review Tech USA that we'll get to later, because I can't wait to shit on that piece of shit. To quote, what an idiot. Yeah, bro. That's just an understatement.
They talk over it, they call it transformative, but they don't.
Well, yeah. That is. Like, what? They call it transformative. Describes transforming it. He just doesn't want to admit he's wrong. Just nabbed a screenshot of the Linus video's existence. I mean, I may or may not have used an illegal video downloader to get the full video, just like I did with the totally non-existent Batman review, in which he calls a mixed-race individual a half-breed. Because that's not racist, guys. Everyone criticizing me is the racist.
Don't keep in mind that the Content ID tool.
Hey, what's up? Here's some cash for you. Give this man a good whacking. I misread that as something. I'm sure most of you guys are gonna realize what I was doing. I have the very immature brain of a 16-year-old. Also, I just got an Oculus Quest 2 and trying to get VR legs. Dude, I commend you for that. I personally can't be asked to get into VR.
Best suggestion for VR stuff, start off small, work your way up. Something like Half-Life Alyx is a bit more demanding, but it's a lot slower paced compared to something like, well, I'm trying to think of what could really be considered fast-paced for VR. Space Pirate Trainer, maybe?
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you really want to challenge yourself, Beat Saber is surprisingly hard. And yeah.
Beat Saber on Expert, yeah.
Yeah, also Daikyu, I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Thank you for the $20 US.
Will identify infringing content. And
No, that is not what it does. What that system does is identify potentially infringing content. And not even that. All it does is identify videos which contain your content. I have no idea if I go to my page right now, if I'll be able to see it. Like, that would be an interesting thing to see, actually. If I go to my YouTube Studio, will I see what he's like? I know I'll see that in the copyright section, but yeah, literally, I have matching videos right now. The nerds, it uses fuck. I need to. Will I cause any problems if I show this on stream?
Everybody's suggesting VR games in the chat now.
Yeah, guys, throw some VR games his way. Matches.
One of my personal favorites that I found out recently is a game called Knock, and it's Rocket League, but without the cars, and you have bows and arrows.
Right, I should be good to show this.
So you're flinging yourself around the arena, firing bows and arrows like you're Katniss from the Hunger Games, just sitting there going pew pew pew, and you're playing soccer with that. It's
Right, boys.
amazing.
I should be able to show this, right? Right. So this is the page he's talking about. Notice how to the left you can see what he screenshotted, right? You can see, well, not what he screenshotted, what he didn't. You can see Elden Ring hater exposes copyright abuser. Go subscribe to this guy's channel. Quantum TV exposed for lying about his social medias being hacked and attacking the LGBT community. Go sub to this guy's channel. Soru and AP Nerds. In fact, if I can copy the link, I will put that into chat right now. This one, well, you just saw who I copied. Go subscribe to them. And the other channel, go subscribe to them, right? You can see 10% of their video. What that means is 10% of their video is my video. And honestly, that is poorly worded, so I can understand why Quantum was confused about that. But at the same time, he's lied about plenty of other things, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's well aware of what that actually means. This person, 60% of their video is my video. Now, what choices do you get? Because this is interesting, and it shows something Quantum, in his own logic, should have probably done, right? Move to archive, you can archive the video. Request video removal. That's what he did. Now, if he was really going to try and reach out to me, instead of threatening me in my comment section, this last option is really interesting. Contact channel. He had no good intentions. I want to make that very clear. He could, literally in this system, contact channel if he thought it was genuine copyright infringement. But he didn't think that. He just wanted the video taken down because he'd butthurt that I criticized him. And again, these two people, I'm not even going to watch their videos. I don't fucking care. Use my content all you want. So long as it's not a straight re-upload, which I can visibly see, it is not by these timestamps. I don't care. Criticize me all you want. In fact, I think it's the channel X Lucas made a pretty bad video in all honesty criticizing me. You know what I'm not doing? Going to copyright strike that video. Even though he did the exact same thing as I do in my videos in terms of cutting up a video and responding to it. Like, really activates the elements, don't it? Not quite sure what that's responding to. But either way, let's continue. Because now you guys know what that system actually does.
And then warn people in the matching tool on YouTube Studio Creator.
Jesus Christ, this guy really wants us to believe he's not just a Facebook user. He's not like a Facebook user. But these are fucking Facebook memes. You gotta turn your brain for VR. Used to giving me bad vertigo when I started.
Do something sitting down like a rail shooter. I don't even know if I'd really say a rail shooter because that still sometimes requires a decent bit of movement. At least when it comes to, I would recommend games that just allow you to sit or stand still in specific cases, or games that allow you to teleport rather than like fully move around the environment.
Also, guys, if you do want to join the Discord server, there's the link for mine.
They called me a false copyright flagger, and that's
Exactly what you are.
how this thing just started off. Seeing that didn't damage my reputation enough and they didn't get the desired results, they then decided to take it a step further with their retaliation by digging on Twitter, Facebook, and all social medias.
Dude is literally a fucking Facebook boomer. I can't get over this. He's literally using Facebook boomer memes in his video. And, you know, I wouldn't be as, like, laughing at this if he could fucking edit.
It's
How
like
are you
not-
this bad at
not-
editing?
Not content with calling me out on my terrible takes for Elden Ring, they tried to ruin my life even further. You did that, my guy. You kept it going because you don't know when to stop.
You have done that yourself. Like, it's literally the fucking meme.
If you had just not responded to his take on your review, none of this would have happened.
Exactly. You know, he could have made a response video, but no. Copyright strike.
Going full on stalker mode.
Bro, we don't have to dig that far back, and I'll show you guys in a minute, because there's a very specific point I want to use the Batman clip to prove.
After that failed, essentially,
Because there's something fishy about your sub count and viewer growth. No, sub growth and viewer count. Something very fishy, although I have no, like, hardcore proof he's sub-botting. There's something not adding up, although he could just have a dead channel, to be fair. Who's the dude always joining you in the streams? That is... I can't remember his real name, I'll just call him Edwards. What's your real name?
My real name is Jay, but on Discord it's Hello, Mr. Edwards.
Alright, yeah. That's Jay. He's in the Discord server if you guys want to talk to him.
because they couldn't find anything recent, they then stuck to the old stuff that they found. Not realizing that I've been hacked in the past and
Guys. He was hacked, right? Only conveniently, a day before. Well, a day after sending this message, he was conveniently hacked, guys. Then he just has... A day before his response video comes up claiming he was hacked, he was just... hadn't used the Twitter in a while. But as soon as it starts getting traction, he's hacked, guys. There is nothing suspect about that, okay? Look at the views to comments on his Linus re-upload. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's something I was going to mention but forgot. 14,000 views and 62 comments. Let's do another experiment, boys. Let's do another experiment. Holy shit, 167 people watching? God damn. Thank you.
My other question about his whole, like, hacked comment. So, let's say, hypothetically, he was actually hacked. He still had access to the account, so he still could have gone back and deleted all those posts. But he didn't. He waited until now, when he was called out for another stupid take, and waited to let it, like, simmer. Then decided to come out and say, oh yeah, I was hacked, and just now decided to take it down.
Yeah. Guys,
then
right. Basically the same viewer count as his Linus video, right? 14,000 and... Yeah, basically the exact same. Noticing a difference? Just a slight difference. Of a couple hundred comments.
Also remember two other things with him claiming he doesn't know how social media works, meaning he somehow set up an account but doesn't know how to click delete post.
That shit's fucking hilarious.
And later he also says like, oh, I had mods manage the account after I got hacked because I don't know how social media works. Your mods could have deleted the post too.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
Another thing is, he initially only stated his Twitter was hacked, right? So I checked his Facebook, and literally, he unlinked his Twitter after claiming it was hacked. He didn't unlink his Facebook when he unlinked the quote-unquote hacked accounts, but his Facebook showed all of the exact same patterns. His YouTube channel, in fact, shows the exact same patterns. Everything about this guy shows the exact same patterns, 24/7. In fact, there are a lot of people talking about his Rise of Skywalker reviews. But I'm pretty sure that, and Last of Us 2 actually, but I'm not sure if that was on his last channel, which was a Quantum Apotheosios or whatever. Yeah, no, he's definitely taking those videos down, unless it's on his own.
For someone who claims to be the #1 brand in honesty, I get the sneaking feeling that he's not a very honest person.
Yeah.
Just a thought, though.
Is this fair use, Quantum? Hmm? Yeah, the videos are gone. Which I'm not surprised by, since he deleted over 6 million views worth of videos.
Yeah.
He's not hiding anything though, guys.
And it was a massive compromise back in 2018.
So why is it that when I scroll back to 2018, I can find basically nothing on that? Surely that's something you'd make your audience aware of, since they were posting, and I quote, terrible things. Although, he only disavows it later on in the video because he, well, has to. You should make a Quantum TV thank you video for the publicity. It's how I found you. To be fair, that is basically what my community posts were. Hashtag #1 Brandon bullshittery. We'll get to that later as well, because this guy's not qualified to calibrate TVs. And he basically admits it in this video.
Bigotry.
I had to then install moderators to...
So, like, this guy claims he's not at all knowledgeable about social media. So how do you install moderators? There are so many fucking plot holes in this guy's story. Then it just... How am I meant to believe you were hacked? You can't keep your story straight when it's so fucking simple of a story.
Not to mention he's lied about everything else, so even if he is completely telling the truth now, there'd be no way to believe him.
Yeah.
help me manage my social media presence because unfortunately, I'm a bit dense when it comes to social media.
I mean, that's not the only thing.
Don't understand it the way some people do. Outside
But he can delete videos on YouTube, which is undeniably a lot harder. And let's see how hard it is, guys, to delete tweets, because yes, I am going to copy exactly what Review Tech USA did in his stream, and show you guys live just how insanely difficult it is to delete tweets. I like I'm not going to post that, even if I'm going to delete it. Large boogers. I probably misspelled that. And yes, I am extremely stupid. Right, guys. That's tweeting, yeah? Very, very difficult. You want to know what's even more difficult? Hitting that button, going to delete, hitting delete. That was difficult, guys. You got to imagine that. Imagine how hard it must be for Quantum TV to go back to his accounts that he publicly said he recovered and just click that. I mean, we should all feel sorry for Quantum TV. He just, wow, he had to do something so difficult like that just to clean up some dirty comments in the past.
And he still didn't.
Yeah, he still fucking failed to do that. This is shit, then the time for Tango and 3 other channels were falsely flagged by DeFranco to give different David some Franco. Fuck, I can't read. David some credit, he did make an actual apology. To take away that credit, it was after all the backlash happened. But yeah, the only thing that makes this situation better is the fact that he couldn't go through with the strike because people covered the story. A lot of people covered it.
And if there's another thing I can give credit to when it comes to like the channels you had drama with in the past, at least Bonza and GLL, as stupid as their takes were, they weren't dumb enough to take it this far. And at least Born to Game apologized and acknowledged he screwed up after a few days.
Me and Born
of
to
the
Game are
controversy.
completely chill now. Like, Born to Game, that was just a simple misunderstanding. This is actively going out of his way to do shit.
outside of
He
putting
knows
out a
he's in the wrong,
DM,
he's too far gone.
Yeah, he's just like fucking continuously digging a hole. And at this point, he's just got miles of cement down on him.
or uploading YouTube videos, I really don't understand how many of the platforms work.
So you should be the last person filing copyright strikes. Like, do you see how fucking stupid you are, Quantum? Everything you say actively disproves the last thing you just said. Actively. It is
I don't know how
amazing.
the platform works, but I'm going to defend fair use based on this one source I found and claim I've talked to a lawyer.
He's getting subs, shaking my head, yikes. Guys, those subs probably don't know who he is.
So, I still to this day have moderators on Discord. And I say that because
Yeah, and your Discord moderators are banning pretty much anyone who just says my name. or Review Tech USA's name. Your moderators, even after all of this controversy, are still the quote-unquote pieces of shit that you are blaming them to be. I mean, sure, they are not homophobic because they didn't post those things, you did, and it's a proven fact. Like, it's just a straight up proven fact.
He dug so far that he's made it to the Earth's core. Nah, I'll say he's go farther than that. He didn't make it past the Earth's core. He made it all the way to China because he's being shielded by just the massive weight of his ego.
Bro, guys, you're all getting this wrong. He's dug through the Earth, and he's made his way to Mars by now. He is just a self-revolving item of energy. He is just a son of his own. His ego just burns so bright, he's travelled at the speed of light to Mars. In fact, faster. No, because that would hint at a fat joke. And that's not allowed on YouTube.
Oh,
Unless you're Content TV.
It's okay.
Yeah. This man dug himself.
Upon seeing this information be broadcast live on their live streams, trying to shame or defame me, I
Whoopsies.
took swift action because it doesn't represent Quantum TV brand. So Twitter has been deleted. I saw posts that the moderators have been posting on
Bro, if I was one of his Discord mods right now, I would just dip. Like, how are these people still with him? He's literally just pinning everything on these people. Everything. What did you miss? Just imagine every conceivable thought of stupidity. That's what you missed. He's on
Facebook
I can
that don't
guarantee you I made more working at McDonald's for a year and a half than these guys are probably making being his Discord mod.
Oh, I guarantee he's not paying them. No one pays Discord mods. God.
represent the
I
Quantum
don't pay you. And I
TV
never
brand.
will.
Again, in a similar fashion,
fair enough.
I'm quite dense. I don't know how these things work, so
But you were smart enough to know how to delete an entire Twitter account. But not smart enough to know how to just delete Twitter posts, Facebook posts, and your own bigoted videos that I'm subtly hinting at.
I deleted the Facebook. Because at the end of the day,
But your Facebook wasn't hacked according to you. You specifically unlinked the hacked accounts, and when you did that, you unlinked your Twitter. You did not unlink your Facebook when you unlinked the quote-unquote hacked accounts. It's only after I found those disgusting Facebook posts because people were sending me them, and I then had to verify them, which they were obviously real, that you decided to take down your Facebook. Conveniently, everything is hacked once people find out what he did.
I don't know how to do much of the back end stuff that I trusted these people to do.
He doesn't know how to do back-end stuff, guys, but he knows how to install moderators on platforms which don't have that feature outside of Facebook groups.
He knows how to give people a password.
Yeah. He knows how to delete videos, but not tweets.
Yeah,
And I'm telling
he
you right
knows how
now, it's much harder to delete YouTube videos.
and he knows how to set up the full Twitter account and Facebook account, all the information, all the profiles, all the
All the
links, all the
groups.
everything. But it's too much effort to hover over the little bit that says delete.
Man, you just don't understand. You just don't understand. He is a man just being bullied. And I'm gonna bring up my age because it keeps triggering him. He's being bullied by a 16-year-old on the internet. How will he ever survive? It's not like everything about this is because of his own actions.
Something he apparently didn't know before the controversy.
he
Something
tried-
that's been brought up multiple times
Yeah.
from all the other controversies you've had with GLL and Born
Oh
to
my
Game
God.
that he would have seen if he had bothered to do any research.
Yeah, he tried to claim that my age wasn't public information before. It was. It was
Yes, it was.
It was directly brought up in the Bonza situation, the Born to Game situation, the XG Elect situation, everything. I don't hide my age. I'm very open about my age because it allows me to dodge taxes.
All I know how to do is some of the admin
Well, not dodge, I just don't get them. It's great.
level things.
Although, to be fair, I'm too broke to get them. So sad.
Now, once that was said and done, that left my website, which of course I trusted the same moderator to do the same thing.
Okay, guys, I wasn't going to do this, but shit's too fun. Let's, if I go into my gaming news personal and scroll up a bit, there should be his shit linked. Why nobody likes Democrats anymore, boys? Let's have some fun. Because everyone loves to look at this. Now, guys, you're going to see something that's very, very peculiar in terms of this archive. Not only is it incredibly homophobic, it's also something very strange. Does this look like a moderator posted it, or does it look like his account posted it? All I'm saying, bro. All I'm saying.
Remember, he couldn't have done this. He's innocent. He's just a TV reviewer.
Yeah. Not only that, but there's just so many issues with his arguments that it's insane. Like, dude, this is your own website. You set this up, not your moderators. How do you let people post this, well, quote unquote, post this stuff on your website? It's your fucking website. Do you not check your own website? Because this is directly where all your opinions would be. This is literally what YouTubers use as their host of opinions that they don't want on YouTube. Their own websites. Like, come on, bro. At least make your shit believable.
And
But
by the
guys-
looks of it, this is still following the same sort of template as every other
Yeah.
generic website builder, which means he still could have very easily gone back in and deleted these.
I do
No
love
issue.
like these are the exact same tropes across all his social media that apparently he was hacked, every single one, because that's totally believable. He was first impersonated, then he was hacked, then it was his moderators, then he was hacked, then it was his moderator. Like, how do you keep keep messing up such a simple story? It shouldn't be possible. But yeah, you can just see this far right ludicrousy in his thing. Because one gay teacher did something that is arguably wrong. All of them are bad guys. I'm gonna get fucking striped just for, like, saying something sarcastic, aren't I? And,
Also,
you know, gay people existing in the workplace, sexual harassment. Like, what the fuck are these takes, dude?
If he's still willing to, like, die on the I got hacked hill, my other question is, if you really were hacked, why would a hacker go out of the way to impersonate you and make this extremely long-winded article? Wouldn't a hacker just delete your account or just spam Goatsy or something stupid like that? Why would they do this? This was pre-planned. This was you. Like, come on.
If 18 million voted for you, every stadium in the country wouldn't be again this year. Jesus Christ. This shit's just hilarious, I'm not gonna lie.
It's like he's trying to say, I didn't kill the man, I only gave my weapon to the killer.
Bro, it's like having some sympathy for the villain that Spider-Man is beating up. I knew he was a victim when he threatened to sue the 16-year-old. Guys, that is the exact thing that tells you if someone's a victim or not. Are they trying to sue a child? If they are, clearly they're the victim. I do love how pressed he gets when people bring up my age. Like, no shit. It's good clickbait. Although, it's not clickbait because it's true.
And guess what happened? You guessed it. Now the post gets deleted because, again, they're saying things that don't represent the Quantum TV brand.
But that wouldn't be the case, would it? Because it's like a consistent thing across all your social medias and your own website and your own YouTube channel. So it does represent your brand. Although you're desperately trying to hide it now.
That's just what happens in this business. You trust people, you trust brand ambassadors. Sometimes they step out of line.
This is not something that just happens. I haven't had this happen once. And although I'm a small channel, it's still a valid point. Also, like, I've never heard of this happening. Like, this isn't a thing, guys, that just happens. Channels don't just have
something that-
moderators that start posting stuff on their channel. That's
something
homophobic.
that just happened multiple times over an extended period of time
Yeah,
on
guys.
multiple different accounts.
Guys,
It just happens.
it just happens, guys. Why are you questioning me? It just happens.
It is a natural course of business.
Homophobia, racism, voter fraud, conspiracy theory promotion, and COVID misinformation is merely, you guessed it, a natural course of
business.
events. This shit's just so retarded. Like, it's unbelievable how stupid this man is.
That does not mean that that has anything to do with me, and it
It does. Like, it's literally your brand. It's literally your moderators. These are the people that you should have closest to you in terms of the internet. You shouldn't have moderators who you don't speak to and don't know. Moderators are people you should trust. So why do you trust homophobes? Now, that second part was a joke, but the point still stands.
doesn't. And I completely disavow all statements and posts made by those individuals.
You can just hear the pain in his voice. The short breaths. Everything. Just literally... I don't even need to see this guy's fucking face. Just the... You can hear the pain. Just saying, I disavow. Like, why did it take you so long?
Apology.
Like, dude, why did it take you so long to disavow obviously disgusting bullshit on your accounts? Why did it take you so long?
Now, what I can say is also this. When you see out of context videos, it's always important to reach out. Or when you're receiving a complaint about something, it is
Dude, it's important to reach out. He didn't do that. I mean, he did that via threads instead of using, you know, the built-in button to the copyright page on YouTube that says contact creator, which I showed earlier. But reach out, guys, because mischief is the bad guy. Oh, I hate talking in the third person, but it makes sense for certain memes and jokes. I love at one point in one of his videos, he's something like, after I knew Mischief was 16, I realized this was all childish. A child made you realize you were childish. Why would you say that? That's just fucking sad. Like, that's just sad. That's really sad. He's disavowing it now because he's getting flamed for it? Exactly.
is always important to reach out to gain clarity and
Now, there's something interesting, right? I think if we go to Kim Josh Un's channel, I believe that will be the channel. I'll get that link up right now. Kim Josh Un. I think he showed proof that he was, like, unable to get in contact with the guy. Also goes up to this man. He's a Chad. Yeah, like, dude, reach out. But you know what? You fucking can't. You keep banning people who try to reach out to you from your server. And when they try to reach out to you, you just either ignore them or straight up ban them. Or your invite doesn't work, or miraculously everything just doesn't work because I don't know how social media works, guys. I've got a 64,000 subscriber channel, but I do not know how social media works. Please believe me. Ignore every leap and bound and logical fallacies you can find. And there are a fucking shit ton of them.
insight. Because if you just run with one side of a story, you will never know any of this information. And I've gotten tons of comments about how I'm bigoted.
Big talk coming from a man who deletes comments.
So where are those comments, Quantum? Where they at? Where they at?
If you only hear one side of the story, you'll never get the full experience. Everybody sucking your dick in the comments section is only getting one side of the story because you're deleting the comments who are trying to tell people
dude,
that you're in the wrong.
you're getting so many comments. Where they at? Where they at, bro? Is his Discord a picture? I mean, that's the invite screen. If you're on mobile, I'm pretty sure. That's the picture of it, which he still has his Deadpool mask. Which, by the way, if I'm breaking copyright law, you're definitely breaking copyright law.
Yeah, I don't think he got permission from Disney to use that.
Yeah, especially
Or
with the
Fox.
things he's saying. Although Disney themselves are very homophobic, very racist. However, I don't think they publicly want to admit that.
And how I'm a hater, how I don't know how fair use works, I'm
And all of those things are true.
a copyright flagger, I'm a bully, I attack young children.
Am I not a young child? Well, actually, I'm technically the older side of children. Though I'm still a child, so you kind of do, bro.
Like all this stuff, and it's completely because these YouTubers are weaponizing the platform and their mass cyberbullying attack because of the initial reason here. I use the Content ID tool to analyze who.
Again, if you guys want the context but to what this means, all it means is that his video was 100% of his video was used in their video. What that suggests on that image is that 100% of their video was his content. That's not how it works. It just tells you how much was used. Quantum TV, he's crying like a little bitch. No surprise. Golden, he's definitely does delete comments. I mean, there's like, dude, it should be somewhere. Also,
He doesn't know
I just
how
want to
social
point this
media
out.
works.
I found this fucking hilarious. Keemstar was on Tipster's stream and found out about this situation, though. Doubt he'll cover it. He says, come to Tipster's stream. I feel they are doing you dirty. He fucking rejected talking to Keemstar. But reach out, guys. But reach out. And by the way, Keemstar is trolling here. He doesn't actually believe that.
I imagine if Keemstar was going to respond to the situation, Quantum would have already had a response video out before Keemstar even
yeah, but guys, he's just responding to deleted comments. But he doesn't delete comments, and he really wants to hear everyone else's opinions.
Was doing what. So here, let me show you this. This video has been removed because of the same exact reasons all of you are using.
I have a feeling this is the video I called out from a guy. And if I'm sorry that I have to keep scrolling through this, but it should be here. I have a feeling if we zoom in, actually. Really, Twitter? Fuck you. Open image.
open it in new tab.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I do. Right, let's compare these. Oh shit, yeah, you won't have both sides actually. Does he show the video URL? No. No, like, he doesn't show what video he took down. There's a reason for that. But I have a feeling this is the video he took down. For a very specific reason, and that's because it's 100% in his right to do. This dumbass here broke copyright law just to, like, bait Quantum, as he put it. And obviously, he's a dumbass for doing that. Isn't there a way to literally manually filter your comments in YouTube Studio? You can, like, you can make comments deleted based on words they say. So, for example, I've got the M word, the F slur, bunch of slurs that if you comment them, it's auto-deleted. Although I don't need to do that because YouTube does it itself. And you can have comments manually, like, filter stuff out. But you can tell this guy's doing it one by one. Because you'll have, like, comments up for several hours, and then they'll just snap. Well, not hours, like several 20 minutes or so, and then they'll just snap away. If it was automated, they'd be disappearing instantly.
It's not that I can't remove your videos. Make that very clear. I'll make that very clear. I choose not to because
Do it, pussy. Go on. I'd love to see how the internet reacts to that. I'd love to see how you react to the internet reacting to that. Like, this shit would spiral even more than it already has.
He would still claim he's being cyberbullied.
yeah. Like, dude, this shit's so retarded.
it's not a big deal to me.
It's not a big deal. That's why he's hiding his face in this video. Compared to his normal response videos where you can see his face, and in comparison to all his videos where you can see his face. I wonder why he's hiding it here. And if you listen to his breathing, if you listen to his voice, you can very audibly hear why you can't see his face. Quantum TV contradicts himself by his own words. Grow the fuck up. Yeah, like, dude, everything this guy says contradicts something else he said. It's hilarious. You can't say Elden Ring in his
Elden Ring.
Discord server. How are people meant to like, even if people agree with you, they'll get banned just for saying Elden Ring? Like, bro, what if someone's in your server going, oh yeah, I think Elden Ring sucks, I completely agree with you in that regard, even though the situation isn't about Elden Ring anymore? They still get banned? Like, Jesus Christ, you're just a fucking moron, aren't you, Quantum?
The
You guys make a
cyberbully is
big
crying
deal-
that people are fighting him back.
Yeah, bro, this is American high school bullying action right here. What do you mean? The kid can fight back?
And you do all this hullabaloo,
He didn't
but
just
the
sit down
reality
and take it.
What? He knows the Streisand effect exists?
is this is nothing to me. I am
Dude, you literally showed a fucking image of you retracting the strike at 4:25 in the morning. I literally made this man lose sleep. He literally lost sleep over this situation. But guys, it doesn't bother him. That's why he ended up deleting, what, like 4 or 5 videos covering the situation?
Yeah, he did the Elden Ring video, and then the response to the
He
Elden
made-
Ring video.
He
and then
made like
response to your
4 Elden
video.
Ring videos. And then he's got these 2. And then he had another one that he took down. So there's about 5 or 6 videos he took down.
Yeah, it was 2 responses to the original review, the response to the review, a response to your review, a response to Rich, and then the Review Tech USA Twitter response, and then official response right now, plus potentially what he's gonna make off of this one. So
Oh,
yeah, there'll be
God.
about 6 or 7.
Keep up the awesome work, appreciate that, man. Bro, I'm making my first video on this dude, and this video in particular, lol. I mean, dude, more people cover this, the more clout I get, so that's pretty epic.
focusing
what?
on HDR settings for the
Oh god, shut the fuck up, bro. You've literally... I don't think this guy's ever posted verification of him actually being qualified for TV calibration. In fact, it's something he's repeatedly proven himself not to be. This man I think it was like 2 years ago. In fact, fuck this. I'll find the video. Quantum TV. If we search right now, Quantum TV, burn it. It should come up. Ah, fuck. Where is it? Where is it? Quantum TV exposed. I believe.
Grayscale to these
yes.
alternative white points. I'm sorry.
Fuck off.
Grayscale to these alternative white points. I'm sorry, but I see you as kind of a pea brain.
Too much.
And I actually came across this guy on the AV Science forum in the OLED section. I didn't really say anything to him back
Honestly,
then,
if he
but
made
I did
decent
notice
points
that
and
a lot
didn't
of
tell
people
to
tried to
kill
help
themselves, he
him
might not
with
be
his
getting this
issue,
backlash. He
and
would
it
have
went
gotten
completely
at least
ignored.
somewhat
So
backlash because he
let's
still
just take a
decided
look at
to
this
be
video.
a baby in the first
actually
place.
burn in.
But I imagine if he had just eventually just said, "All right, I screwed up and I stopped," or he had just like not responded after that point and just kind of gave up on the situation, it would
Yeah.
have been over and done with. But the fact that he still keeps going and going and going, and eventually when the other YouTubers came in, tried to antagonize them.
Yeah, he
then
literally
you're gonna have a
threatened to sue
problem.
Review Tech USA. Like, do you really think that guy's gonna be scared of you? He's a much bigger channel. He has much larger resources than you, unlike me. Like, this
Yeah,
this is a video from, yeah, I think around 2 years ago. Yeah, almost exactly. Just a month and 10 days essentially out. But this Quantum claimed he was getting burn-in on a lot of TVs. If you've ever had burn-in, this is not what it looks like. But this is the
Yep.
TV expert, guys. The dude who didn't know what burn-in was. And this shit only gets funnier, by the way.
the LGC1. The game optimizer ones, by the way, for my members out there who have been asking. And we're looking further into the future
Jesus Christ, you can really tell when he starts reading a script.
towards things like, I don't know, the brand new televisions coming out. One that really catches my eye
Bro, this shit sounds like a really bad advert. Oh, this shit just sounds terrible. Like, you can just see the tonal shift.
is the Samsung S95B. This
Please, Quantum, I beg you, just learn to edit your videos. Please. You don't need to do these cuts to show images. Just put them on top. Or, like, just create a PNG of that. Transparent image. Come on. Just learn to edit. You're a channel with fucking 64,000 subscribers. And you can't put images on top of your video and then blur the background? Really?
He's like, I can't do images. I can't do anything but images because I got copyright strike.
This is the bread-
did, so I have to do only this.
Dude has literal
Wouldn't be
Stockholm
surprised if he's trying
syndrome.
to use that.
butter of my content. This is what I do here. I am a TV
Also,
expert.
yeah, I just looked it up.
I'm
That
a
is not
master
what
TV
CPL
calibrator.
burn-in looks like.
Yeah. If I Google some burning images. I accidentally searched for tuberculosis somehow. Yeah, burning looks nothing like that. It's nowhere near as uniformed, to say the very least. Open.
It's usually for like very specific things, either very specific colors that have been around for a long time, or a specific outline of an object,
Yeah,
like a logo.
This is, I believe, burning. I'm not 100% sure. But it would look something along the lines of this in terms of its less of formality. It wouldn't be as straight up a circle, right? Burning can't be that. It literally cannot be a uniform circle. This compulsive liar again? Of course, dude. Look at how many views I'm getting.
And I provide a service for people who want affordable settings that blow your mind. And
Oh, they do blow my mind. In fact, let's look at RTU streams real quick. Because I can show you some of his settings if we go on Rich's video. And if we go, come on, where is it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like she has a fake spray tan.
Right, I'll show you the before
And I have
after,
all
I'll
the-
try.
I don't know if you guys, no matter
Right,
how
that's
much.
the before, right? This is the default settings for this TV. As one of these two channels, can't remember which one showed, but I'll put both of them in the chat. These are both TV reviewers who are far better than Quantum TV. I'll put them both in the chat. Go subscribe to them, right?
Much I try to tweak webcams.
This
they're
is
always
the
shit. So.
default look of the monitor.
Well, see,
And
here's
this
the other
guy
thing.
subscribed to Quantum TV's memberships and got one of his settings. We're going to look at his setting. Does that look better to you? Does that look expert to you?
Contrast.
I,
Boys.
Crank up the
So,
contrast and the saturation
This is
to get less
basically
realistic
what it's supposed to
colors.
look like. What Quantum
What
wants
it's
to do
supposed to
and
look
some
like?
people- Looks like that.
Oh God! Yo, it's like an ultra vivid mode that would already be a preset on the TV. That sucks.
Like, dude, this is the TV expert settings. It looks fucking god awful. Like, it doesn't get worse than this. And if you guys want to go watch that later, obviously don't leave the stream, because that would not be good for me. But then the link's there to Rich's stream.
and I pioneer the next level of television.
Listen to what he says in a second, specifically here.
As far as how we view it, by breaking away from the 30-year-old reference standards that don't look good on today's devices and panels.
I just realized we've already got 2 dislikes on the stream. How much you want to bet one of those is Quantum?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, guys, listen to what he says again. Just in case you somehow missed that.
Television. As far as how we view it, by breaking away from the 30-year-old reference standards that don't look good on today's devices.
He doesn't use references. He doesn't use the actual TV calibration measurements. He's not qualified. Like, he is not qualified for this. He's never shown that he's certified. And it's blatantly obvious by his own settings that he's not. Because, guys, turning up the contrast and brightness does not make things look better.
And panels. So when you're seeing them take things out of context, like in Elden Ring, for example, when they claim that I say, go kill yourself, Elden Ring players, they're not telling you the full story because the game is an endless death loop. And when I'm telling you, you know what, if that's what you want to do, basically, go do that, you know, it's...
I fucking can't. I tried to hold back my laughter, but this man literally pulled the kill yourself, but in game. Oh my god.
Yeah. So if he actually meant like go kill yourself in the game, that there are so many easier ways of saying that. Like he could have just said, "Oh, go just waste your time playing the game over and over again."
Yeah.
No, he just straight up said, "Kill yourself," bluntly, no other punchline.
Yeah, there was
nothing
nothing.
there to imply that he meant in game. That
Like,
is
he just
coping,
said
I
kill
think.
yourself. It was nothing else.
Yeah.
But guys, we can't actually show you the clip without using illegal video downloaders, which I do not endorse 100%.
Oh.
Because he took down the video, so no one can actually fact check this if they're just a regular YouTube viewer who can't be asked to do research, which is perfectly understandable. According to him, the definition of fake it till you make it, he hasn't really made it. His channel's pretty much dead, to be fair. Kill yourself in Minecraft. I can't get over this. Oh, how did he think this would work? Also, thanks for the $2, Delta.
Pretty pathetic because I wasn't aware that I had to be so extremely detailed that I had to say, go digitally kill yourself for that to be what your message was. And you're
Well, when you tell people to just kill themselves, they tend to take that as kill yourself. You know,
I don't think
I'm not
people
missing
like
something
that.
here, am I, guys? Like, you know, when you tell someone to kill themselves without any other context other than kill yourself, and no sarcasm, just blunt, people tend to take it as kill yourself.
And I don't think people like being told to die when they don't share the same opinion as you in a video game.
You don't like Minecraft? Kill yourself. But in Elden Ring, God, this is going to be an ongoing meme, just permanently on this channel. Guys, you don't like the Nintendo Switch? Kill yourself. But in Elden Ring. Quantum is such a douche, that's an understatement.
arms must really be tired from all of the reaching that you've been doing. Trust me, I know. But
Well, yeah, you would know, because the only person reaching here is you. Hard. Like, motherfucker, guys. I was first impersonated, then I was hacked, then I was just my moderators posting stuff, and then I was hacked, and then it was my moderators again. Because my reaching knows no bounds. And as we all know, when you're hacked, the hacker will delete the evidence for you, in the process helping you out. Because that's what they do. They always help people out.
the reality is this. Elden Ring is a death loop, and I didn't want to do it.
Then don't play the game. Or download a mod that removes deaths.
And
Guarantee
don't
there's
re-
one.
Don't review it if it's obviously something you're not going to like and doesn't fit with the theme of your channel at all.
Yeah.
don't have a high opinion of the game, and I don't have this feeling that the sole purpose of the game is to die and gain.
The weird thing about his audio, and I know this is random, but I'm hearing the on his monitor in my left ear, but nothing else. That is all I'm hearing. He is straight up just doing this into his microphone. He's just talking into the right-hand side. Like, for me, I don't know if I properly did that, but for me to, like, get even close to that, I would have to literally hug the side of my microphone.
A sense of pride and accomplishment, like many of you have argued.
No one fucking cares. This is not about Elden Ring. This is about your blatant bigotry and your copyright abuse.
It stopped being about Elden Ring the moment Mischief made his video. Because by the time you already put out your video on him, that was when he threatened the strike. And that's when it escalated to everybody else. That's when all the other YouTubers got involved. Because you didn't like what he had to say about your review of Elden Ring. So this started because you were unqualified to play a game, you got mad that you were unqualified to play the game, and you reviewed it, uploading it to your channel where you don't play games and you are a TV reviewer,
Yep.
expecting that you weren't going to get backlash for that, but then you did, and you got called out for it. You didn't like that you got called out for it, so then you threatened someone, and that's when it escalated.
The
You
funniest
should have
part,
thought,
like, it doesn't get more entertaining than the fact he can't keep his story straight. And it's so easy. I think it's one of the Review Tech USA vids. You can still see the clip where he tells them to kill himself. Alright, boys. I'll try and find that real quick. Review Tech USA. If we can find that, I'll put it up, but for now. That's a really strange thing to open the channel to. How to destroy your YouTube
It's time to watch.
career. What's the timestamp for that?
Talking is fair use. There, let me explain what fair use is. Person.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to not try and find that because it would take too long.
You know, the same points that you're arguing are the same points that I'm arguing, but magically you're taking what I say out of context. I'm not.
How are people doing that? They are showing your full videos. You cannot take someone out of context when you show the entire video. That's not how it works.
You show the video, and then you respond to each individual point they make while making sure you make their point as clear as possible.
Yeah.
There is nothing to take out of context in that scenario. The only thing that you could realistically make as an argument is just, oh, I can't respond to your take until I make another video. But even still, that doesn't really make sense. And even still, he's still fair use. The video is still fair use, and his claims were correct. So, yeah.
You don't understand that mischief. Elden Ring is his only argument at this point. To be fair, it is. Remember, guys, Review Tech USA, who has only played, what, like 20 minutes, I think he said, of Elden Ring? Fanboy. Tipster, who, as far as I know, has not touched Elden Ring. Fanboy. Love the content, keep up the great work. I'm never a fan of bullying, and glad you're standing your ground. Appreciate it, man. This dude is a joke on the AV space on YouTube. Oh, I'm aware. Like, he's
still
a terrible he is terrible at reviewing stuff. Especially TVs and video games, and yet he keeps doing it.
I still remember when Quantum called another YouTuber a Satanist because he showed the logo for the new show Lucifer. Yeah.
Yeah, I have that shit archived. I'll fucking put it up if you guys want it. But it's almost guaranteed you guys will want to see that. So I'll copy the link right now. And we'll go to a new tab. And we'll paste that shit in. Drag that over.
The context is taken out of context.
That's a fucking good one to be fair. Stop watching FOMO. YouTuber stop the FOMO under fire for Lucifer support. He's the only person. Put him under fire. TV reviewer Stop the FOMO landed under fire by many for displacing the name Lucifer as the illumination test to see. Fucking can't, man. This shit's so stupid. Many of faith perceive this. Many of faith. Who? Who? Dude, Lucifer is awesome, Jacob. This show is fucking. It's easily one of my favorite shows of all time. Like, I am a straight Satanist.
I love the many of faith argument that doesn't in any way like provide evidence or proof.
Yeah.
As someone who is religious, I can definitely say right now, anyone claiming that that is proof that like, oh, he's supporting Lucifer, you're an idiot.
Yeah. Thank you for exposing Quantum TV. Has been a headache in the AV community for years. I did a video where I called him out, but he complained to YouTube and got the video taken down. I mean, to be fair, Review Tech USA did most of the exposing. I just did the Facebook shit, and I'm gonna take perfect credit for that. I'm very proud of myself. Lucifer must be a good show. Dude, if you haven't watched it, get Netflix and go watch it. It's one of the best shows I've ever watched.
Not surprised, because if you look at all their channels, that's how they.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. You wanna know something kind of interesting about the thumbnails he put on screen? One of them's me calling out a paedophile. This isn't even the first time he's done this as well. If you go to my Twitter, you can see in a screenshot of another video of his. He did it twice. I was watching Fritanga Plays stream, and I noticed that in his now deleted response, he called me out for a video on a paedophile. with what I might add is a hilarious title. Mini Lad shows his mini lad to mini lads. Still proud of that one. But yeah, like, why are you calling me out for criticizing a pedophile?
And the best part is he says, "Oh, you took what I said out of context," whereas he posts a bunch of your thumbnails with no context as to what you're specifically talking about in the videos or what those videos actually have.
Yeah.
How the videos were presented. Like none of that. It's literally just the thumbnail and a small glimpse of the title.
This dude literally just attacking console users for using console, called him out. Dreamcast guy, I'm just calling him out for spreading fake news, which he does regularly. This dude's just a washed up comedian. That's all there is to say.
The comedian was
this
making
guy
claims that
was
didn't hold
hilarious.
up. The Steam Deck and the PlayStation Now video, those two were just people making bad takes. Dreamcast guy was genuinely trying to slander Austin Evans
Yeah.
for an honest mistake that he made while trying to compare the two. The console player was trying to harass console users for playing on console, and Mini Lad is, well, Mini Lad. So, yeah, context is key, Quantum. Funny that you were complaining about that when you're taking his thumbnails out of context.
Yeah, Nightwolf, that's a good point. Although I don't think that's the point you're directly making. He would have had to read the title. And although it is a joke, it's definitely what happened. So, you can't even say he wasn't aware of the situation. Like, come on, bro, it's literally in the title. How wouldn't you be aware? The video is how to destroy your YouTube career in 3 videos. The timestamp is 9:35 for the yeah. Alright. Review tag, say, get the link again. Right, boys. I'll show you 9:35, right?
Tears off a grown man's face. Welcome to YouTube, Quantum TV.
I'll try to show the full clip.
Taught me that day. Like, it's par for the course. Oh wow, someone told me to off myself. Must be. Oh look, it's a Wednesday. Yeah, it's.
This is also a very good point from Rich. If someone's telling you to kill yourself on the internet, in your comment section, why the fuck do you care? It's a random on the internet. It's not like a YouTuber is going out of his way to tell you to kill yourself. It's just a random on the internet.
Normal Wednesday in the office.
To a game that's known, by the way, for being incredibly difficult, and it's your fault, not the dev's fault for not thinking of.
Well, yeah, if it's known for being difficult, then of course it's your fault for playing it when you don't want to play a difficult game. I'm going to stop responding to his points because we'll be there forever.
Every single player of all kinds of walks of life, they don't care. It's a challenge, and it has to be for players who think every game is easy, and if you aren't one of those players, then you are a scumbag, you filthy casual. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. I'm not going to sit here and like...
Does that sound like it's in-game to you guys? Because it doesn't to me. Doesn't even come close. I meant fuck off Quantum TV, not Mischief, sorry, it's all good, bro. I think most people would understand what you meant. Like, that doesn't seem like you're saying in-game. That seems like you're just telling people to kill themselves because they like a video game you don't like. Even though your reasoning is not exactly the most legitimate.
They
For
feed
someone with
themselves.
such a
It's about
large
drama.
following,
It's
he
about
should
the...
understand that making a claim like "kill yourself" should be taken very seriously,
Yeah.
to the point where he should have corrected himself the moment he said it, just to ensure there was absolutely no way what he said could have been misconstrued.
Like, I understand this guy's not the most intelligent and he can barely edit his videos, as seen by the fact there is white underneath these images and he hasn't properly put them on screen over his own video. Like, this dude can't edit for shit, but regardless. But, like, come on, guy. Like, you can cut clips and cut them in and out. Like, surely you can at the very least do that.
negative thing for the sake of saying something horrible to stoke a troll army. That's what's terrible about internet.
I can't get over this. This dude was complaining about how I'm ruining his image. Your fucking image is some default text, a big Q that's golden, and then a free PNG that's not even centered. That's your brand.
And the Deadpool logo that he doesn't own.
That as well.
content providers and anything in general, like anybody on the YouTube platform or any platform in general that can say something, you can say stuff that isn't necessarily true. We've seen it time and time again. And
Yeah, your videos would be a perfect example if you didn't delete them. But you did. Oh my god, Grunko keeps sending me that fucking Acerthorn video. I'm not gonna cover a known copyright striker who won't back down because he's a retard.
this is no different.
He's got thin skin like saran
Yeah,
wrap.
I'm not gonna cover it. I mean, I was considering covering Acerthorn, but there's literally like no point. He's not gonna back down. Like, there's nothing I can do in that situation to help the people, which is unfortunate. And you almost gained 3K. Congratulations, appreciate it, man. Just around like 1,500 more to go.
Different. And when you have bold opinions like don't buy an LG OLED, Xbox is trash in some areas, PS5 is trash in some areas.
Yeah, I don't really see that hate. And I say that shit almost every video. Because PC Master Race, guys.
Elden Ring is a garbage ass game, don't buy it. Those are bold opinions, and people take protest to it when they are fans of a series or fans of a brand or even diehard fans. You're gonna
So where is this protesting? You know? Surely there'd be protesting in your comment section. But like, where is it? Where it
And I
at?
mean, even if he did have a good experience with the game, there would probably still be people complaining that he liked it, and even if he
Yeah.
still like hated it for valid reasons, there would still be people complaining that he didn't like it. But it's not the fact that you didn't like the game, it's the fact you gave terrible reasons for why you didn't like
Yeah.
the game and hated the game structure for being a Souls game. That's the whole point. That's why people play it. That's why the formula has been so refined over the years and why this genre has kept going. And your claim that every game needs to be made for everyone, opinion or no, makes no sense, because then that means games would have to change or they can't be too easy or too hard. They can't be too good looking or too ugly. They would all have to be made the same way to appeal to everyone, which would mean games would be nothing.
Yeah. Like, the funniest part of this entire situation is he claims I'm a Souls fanboy. I haven't really played Souls games in the first place, but not only that, if you go to the reviews section of my channel and click on it,
Guardians of the
I
Galaxy.
fucking hate this system. Just let me look at the reviews playlist. Like, come on, bro. And if you look, right, there's something interesting about this review section. Do not buy Elden Ring. Perfection hindered by terrible optimization.
Yeah, and you straight up didn't even like the game until after you got past that opening
Yeah,
area.
I hate the opening area. It's just like, it's just bad. Like, the opening area is really bad compared to the rest of the game.
Part of me wonders if that's still where he is. Like, he made the review just
Oh, he
purely
never
off of
got
what
he never
had
got
done.
out the fucking he never killed Margit. Of course he
No
didn't.
wonder why he didn't like it then. 'Cause
Dude,
of-
I
'cause
can I
he
don't
just
even
sat there
need to
in the
see him
opening
play it.
area.
I can guarantee he never killed Margit. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
You're going to offend them, you're going to hurt their feelings, you're going to really make them angry, and they're going to do everything they can to make you look like the clown because you've said something that
Dude, it's really not hard to make you look like a clown. Like, it's really not hard.
felt like a personal attack. At which point I will tell you these are just my opinions and my findings.
Dude, Richard Corley was completely right. But it's just my opinion, guys. My opinion.
And he's like, oh, people are taking this as a personal attack. There's always going to be people doing that. There's a simple thing you can do. It's called ignore them.
There's also a reasoning as to people as the white people are taking it as a personal attack. You told them to kill themselves, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, and it's also because your
That
video
is a
was
personal
terrible and you
attack.
refuse to acknowledge.
You also said they were, like, virgins and shit, although that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Wait, the reason I bought Elden Ring was based on your video? Bro, did you not read the title?
But no,
Come
but
on,
yeah,
man. Like,
but
my
yeah,
video is
Quantum-
predominantly positive, but, like, if you've got a low NPC, just don't buy Elden Ring right now. Although I actually haven't been able to play it recently because I've been getting a white screen issue that just won't go away. So that's fun.
Yeah, even after all that, his terrible takes, his constant threats, his use of telling people to kill themselves, he's the one who's being victimized.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Apparently, he's the one in the wrong.
You don't understand. This copyright abusing, racist, homophobe is the victim.
None of the statements I make about products are actually personal. Now, they
You know, when you tell people to kill themselves, becomes personal.
did take some offense to the fact that I said that the only people that have time to sink hundreds of hours into the game are people with no lives.
Oh, I'm not even going to get into this. This just shows how incredibly unintelligent Quantum TV is.
I can
And-
prove that wrong right now with my Steam library. Over the 5 years, I have 1,200 hours in TF2. That doesn't
Okay,
mean
that is a
I
mental
haven't
disorder.
had. Okay, well, that doesn't mean I still haven't had time to do literally anything
Yeah.
else.
Like, dude, this is such a weak point.
Like, that's just what happens when you play like 30 minutes a day every now and again. Eventually, you're gonna get crazy hours, and you're gonna get better at a game.
As for the widescreen thing, make sure there's no background programs. I can't stream Elden Ring if my browser is up. Jesus Christ. I stand by the fact that Elden Ring is built on spaghetti code.
And no families and no friends. But I mean,
But I mean, here's proof it is, guys. Totally reliable.
again, all taken out of context, because if
It's not. Like, the full context was given. You're just a dick. Like, that's literally what it is.
And also,
You listen-
we're taking him out of context again, and yet he only shows a small snippet of that article that he just pulled it from. Also
Yeah.
taking it out of context and in reference to his other videos since he took those down.
Yeah, also, everything over here, he's taking it out of context. Like, he takes everything out of context. I gotta run some errands, so I'm gonna have to catch the rest of the stream via VOD. See you, Mischief. See you, chat. See you, dude.
See ya.
Have fun.
very carefully, I said those things because you're spending upwards of hundreds of hours in a video game.
To be fair, I may have a mental disorder. I played 144 hours of Marvel's Avengers. For a review I never made. So many hours I can't get back.
Dying 1,000,001 times just to achieve one level of satisfaction.
I mean, that wouldn't be, like, gaming disorder. That would be Stockholm Syndrome. And I definitely have that with Elden Ring.
That is not
Stockholm Syndrome
replayable.
and sunk
I'll say
cost
this to all the
fallacy.
Elden
Yeah, which are two, like, logical fallacies in themselves when it comes to video games and critiques of them.
Yep.
Ring fans who got their feelings hurt by those statements. A game that cannot be considered good with a difficulty toggle is a game that has no business being called good without it.
If your FPS can't be played good as a third-person shooter, it's bad. Like, this fucking logic is so backwards and brain-dead, it's unbelievable.
If your JRPG can't also be played as an NFL's football game at a moment's notice, it's not a good game.
If Candy Crush can't suddenly turn into Doom Eternal, bad game.
If Cyberpunk can't suddenly turn into To the Moon, I don't want it.
That is as simple as I will sum up the Elden Ring community and situation. Now, if you disagree, have fun with your game. I'm moving on.
Let's see how long that lasts.
boy.
Oh, fuck, I missed a part where I was really wanted to respond to. Fuck.
Re-uploading people's videos. They talk over it, they call it triple in the matching tool on YouTube Studio Creator. They call it
Elden Ring
After
ain't
that
built on
failed,
spaghetti code,
essentially-
it's built on hopes, dreams, and macaroni.
because they couldn't find anything recent.
There we go.
Because they couldn't find anything recent, they
Let's look at something recent, ladies and gentlemen. His Batman review, which was 11th of March 2022. So mere 13 days ago, which is just under 2 weeks, right? Let's listen to what he has to say about a very specific thing about an actor.
is like you had Selena
That would have been smoother if I wasn't such a dumbass myself.
Kyle, which is Lenny Kravitz's daughter, like a half-breed, basically, tell the
What do you mean we can't find anything recent? I mean, first of all, we have that, which very clearly you're being racist to her. In fact, why the fuck did you show her family heritage? You are literally directly attacking someone based on their physical attributes. How you are not banned from YouTube is truly beyond me. You have broken basically every conceivable law. Not law, but you know what I mean, rule on YouTube. Like, you literally couldn't do more to break YouTube's TOS. Like, dude, you are literally going out of your way to call fucking mixed race people in your videos half-breeds. And you somehow try and claim that we're the bigots, we're the racists, and that we can't find anything recent. This is uploaded to your main fucking channel.
For me, is like you had Selena Kyle, which is Lenny Kravitz's daughter, like a half-breed, basically.
What do you mean we can't find anything recent? You're literally just a bigot. Like, this is literally 13 days ago.
Wasn't one of his blog posts from 2021 too?
Yeah, it was, fuck it, I'll pull it up again.
Yeah, what do you mean we can't find anything recent? Just because those Twitter posts were from 2018, that doesn't mean, like, there isn't anything more recent.
Yeah, like, dude, the reasoning as to why we showed the 2018 stuff is because it shows a pattern of behavior over several years. Like, dude, October 17th, 2021. You have a pattern of this stuff consistently throughout your time on YouTube, on social media, every single platform of yours. You have a consistent history of bigotry. It's not just homophobia. It's not just COVID misinformation. It's not just voter fraud misinformation. It's every single thing I could possibly think of when it comes to bigotry. At least she's not a full idiot like Quantum. Like, dude, you are just a piece of shit bigot. Like, come on. Dude.
For me, is like you had Selena Kyle.
He was calling people out for racism, and he's being racist too.
Yeah. Like, dude, he's literally calling people out for racism, but he's literally racist.
And homophobic.
That shit is highly offensive? Yeah. Because it's essentially a slur. Like, you only call someone a half-breed if you are treating them, one, like a slave because you're breeding them like animals, and number two, because you're calling them a halfie. Which is, I'm pretty sure, a literal slur. Like, you are literally directly attacking people's racial attributes, physical attributes, their heritage on YouTube directly. 13 days ago. We can find shit recently. It's not hard. Because you're an open piece of shit. You want to play a really hard game? Try, that was brutally unfair. But I'd have to emulate that stuff, so no, I'm good. Don't worry, he'll blame his mods for dubbing over his video. Yeah, guys, this right here, right?
Really annoying for me is like you had Selena Kyle.
Wait. I didn't even notice that part.
One of the moments that were really annoying for me is like you...
Alright, it was talking about the moments in fairness, but the rest of it is just straight up racism. Look up the video LGBT activists attacked in Georgia, then scroll in the comments. It's literally his channel that hacked too. Dead ass? Activist attacked in Georgia. Actually, I can't show that on screen on a stream. But if that's, I'll try and go on my phone right now and verify that. And then if it is, yeah, LGBT activist attacked in Georgia. I assume he's on about this one. If you want, post the link to the video, dude.
Was this the Radio Free Europe one? Because I'm looking right now, I don't see anything yet, but...
Yeah, there's a lot of videos just with, like, different titles and shit. Should be the first video. Are you on about the one from AFP News Agency? Out of curiosity. Because if that's the one, I'm trying to scroll, but...
Yeah, I first one I got was Radio Free Europe, and I'm not seeing it there.
I'm seeing the AFP News one. I mean, to be fair, I can't search for his name on mobile, annoyingly. This one, you should be able to try and drop the link. Is it just like a copy and paste of that title? Because that's not coming up. Shit, it won't let you post the link, will it? Damn. Right, I'll try and verify that later, and if I find it, I'll go on the thing. But there is one video I specifically want to look at that's not from Quantum TV himself, but also he was hacked. YouTube's going to auto nuke the link. Usually it lets Radio Free Europe in comments unless you finally took it down. If you just keep scrolling, Edward J. Review Tech USA Quantum TV from a fan's perspective. Has this cunt took down the video? That is the question. I'll just try and do that then. I think it was. I know the channel name, I'm pretty sure. Here it is. Yeah. Did he take down the video? No, he didn't. Right. Here's some money for you, by the way. What do you think about the new Halo TV show? I've watched the first episode, totally legally, and it shocked me. It's actually so far been a good show. Like, huh? I thought it was going to be dog shit based on the fact they hadn't played the games, but it's actually been pretty good. But yeah, guys. Let's look at this, right? We'll look at his 2 responses to Review Tech USA and look at this, because even though he definitely wants attention from this, I'm going to give him the attention he doesn't want. But don't go harass him.
Hey Rich, when are you gonna start being funny again? Hey Rich, what happened to those funny horror stories you used to do? Hey Rich, when are you gonna start reviewing?
Why can't you just like stretch your fucking video to the actual aspect ratio, aka 16:9? It's not that hard. Like, come on, bro. Westside Tech Quantum TV. Oh god.
Tech in the USA more often? Hey Rich,
That one was funny, guys. If you really think about it, get it? Because Review Tech USA, you need a Review Tech in the USA. It's really funny.
when are you gonna stop this bullshit drama YouTube videos that you do?
I mean, that's something he's always done. So, I'm not quite sure where the criticism is coming from there.
And why are they always on black YouTubers?
Yeah. Quantum may have partially pulled the race card, but this guy did it for him. Because apparently, defending homophobic bigots for YouTube clout is now something people actually want to do. Which, like, why? Why did you think this was a good idea? Why are you defending someone's homophobia? And you'll see the reason why. It's truly insane.
Yeah, I said it. Let's get into it. Skibbity bobbity jibbity bobbity boobop. Hey everyone, First Stage Gaming here, and look, I used to be a fan of Rich, and I was subscribed to...
Fuck me. I'm falling asleep, I'm not gonna lie. Hey man, what's up? Hope you're doing well. I am doing great.
for as long as I can remember. I've been making this channel since 2010, and he was around since...
No one
I don't
cares.
know, either then or after then, but...
Just joined what's now going on with Quantum TV. He made this response video to me and Review Tech USA. We just covered it all. It was dog shit. If you want to watch it, I think you should be able to replay the video backwards. If not, you can watch it backwards when it finally gets uploaded. Recording date. One thing I'm going to do is make sure that you guys can see the chat when you replay the stream real quick, because for some reason that's not a default thing. Sure, customization. Right, that it should work when you watch the stream. You should be able to see chat and stuff. When do people understand that when you criticize someone, it's not about the race but arguments? That'll never happen. Like, people are just the way they are. I'll close these now, since they're irrelevant.
I was there when he was recording, you know, just gameplay and doing the gaming news, and he had
No one cares. Like, literally no one.
stories and all kinds of stuff, you know, that he would do that.
What did you miss? My response to Quantum TV's video itself. Now we're looking at this video of a guy who's defending Quantum TV because Review Tech USA criticized Gran Turismo 7. And no, I'm not joking. That's the exact reason as to why this guy made this video defending a homophobic bigot.
That was funny. The guy was funny. And then all of a sudden, he just went on this drama kind of thing, and
It really wasn't all of a sudden. He's been doing it practically forever. Like, since when is his idea that he's not been doing this?
you know, start talking about, you know, drama with EDP 445 and all these other guys that
How dare he call out a pedophile? Like, what? He didn't call out EDP because he was black. He called him out because he was a pedophile. Like, the amount of reaching this guy has to do just to, like, get a small drop of relevancy. And it's fucking... He defended a homophobic bigot. Just so he could get 646 views. God damn, you have to be one pathetic piece of shit to do that.
I don't even care about really, but I noticed a trend, and that trend is he tends to like do this to black YouTubers, and I think that's a problem.
Let's have a look at Rich's channel, you know? Let's have a look, right? Let's have a look at it. Now. How much of this, guys, would you consider racist? What's the ratio from white to pink, bro? Who the fuck cares what someone's race is? It's completely irrelevant. Did the guy just defend EDP? Not quite, but he thinks the reasoning as to behind why Review Tech USA called out EDP was because he's black. Like, no. He called him out.
His whole reasoning behind that is just, I don't know, man. I'm seeing a lot of black people in your thumbnails. I
Like,
don't know.
dude, guess I'm racist. Yeah, he also proves he's ban evading since his old channel got taken down. Yeah, Quantum Apotheosios or what, some shit like that got taken down. That was his old channel.
Now, before you go and say, "Oh well, he does drama on everyone, not just black YouTubers. He does it on everyone," I get that. I see that. I'm not stupid.
Your entire video literally depends on that point. I'll be 2 seconds. Like, this guy's entire video literally crutches on that idea. Like, he's a straight up dumbass. EDP is a pedophile? Yes, he is. Which is why he is struggling to find work and is basically homeless at this point. Which is, so just disheartening, you know? Definitely saddened by that. Anyone who uses the word fanboy is in fact a fanboy? Guess I'm a fanboy, boys.
But
I'm not
lately,
without, Chief.
Shit, I'm done for.
he just seems to be ripping on black YouTubers. I'm just saying. That's all I'm gonna say. And then his content lately, even with games.
Show some examples. Come on. Show the black to white contrast. Can't believe I'm fucking saying that. Like, come on. Ignore the countless people he's actually criticized. He literally disproves his point by admitting race doesn't do videos only on black people, but yeah, like, this dude's fucking stupid.
is just so controversial. It's almost like deliberate. If you look at the Steam Deck, he would say, "Don't buy the base Steam Deck."
Well, yeah, because he had valid, like, reasoning behind it. At the time, people didn't know if the microSD expansion slot would perform as well as it does. It's now out, and he's admitted he was wrong on that. Because he was purely speculating because, well, let's be real, you can't really believe fucking marketing for consoles or handheld PCs as a Steam Deck is. Because look at the PS5. That ultra fast SSD. Which Godfall really takes advantage of. That's why it can run on a PS4, Xbox One, you know, like the marketing shit. Why would you believe that? On Quantum TV's videos, the guy's manually approving comments that are nice and not neutral. He has a little baby in Caldic. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. The dude's just incredibly baby-like.
Because it has a small storage or whatever. And he was
Oh my god, Joe, you figured it out. The Steam Deck is black. That's why he hates it, boys. You figured it out. Make sure you check out his second video admitting he was misinformed about the situation.
claiming that it wouldn't run or it would be
Would've.
crappy and it don't get the base version at all without even having his Steam Deck on hand. Just
Because he couldn't get one. You stupid motherfucker. I'm the guy that messaged you on Twitter. You have to be more specific. A lot of people have been DMing me. Right now, I don't see any, like, new DMs. Although I see, oh no, it's Alex has followed me, which is a gamer moment. I hate myself for saying that. Oh yeah, Godfall, that can only run on the Jesus SSD? Yeah. It's why it got ported to PS4, PC, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, the list goes on.
speculation.
And
He
why
was
it
wrong.
deserved to be $70, but immediately got discounted to a $40 Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
Like 2 months after launch.
Dude, but guys, the PS5's SSD can cure cancer, so we should all bow down to Sony.
Steam Deck is out. The base version is fine. Runs on the SD card. It's
And that's why Rich has taken back what he said. Because he was right. Seeing what was in the machine and seeing the microSD expansion, he had reasonable reasoning as to why he would think that it wouldn't run games well. Because that is, well, typical of a microSD slot. I mean, just look at the fucking Switch.
slower, but
Am I getting Ghostwire Tokyo? Probably not. Like, unless someone gives me that shit on Steam, I'll probably just not buy it. I'm currently only really looking at... I mean, not looking at, but, like, excited for the Lego Skywalker's saga.
I mean, honestly, Ghostwire Tokyo looks more interesting than a lot of the other games Sony has been getting exclusivity on. But if their previous curse, because it's kind of just been a joke we've been talking about on the server, they have kind of a curse with games that they bought timed exclusivity on.
Yeah.
Just being either okay or bad. Like Babylon's Fall, Deathloop, Final Fantasy VII Remake, this, what was it? What was another one I was thinking?
Forspoken,
Five Nights
probably?
at Forspoken, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. They paid for exclusivity on a lot of games.
What's my Steam? If... wait, dude, you don't have to buy me the game. But, what is my Steam? It's just my name. Like Mischief. And... I guess that... If you guys want to add me, I'll probably play sometime with people on stream. But yeah, that should be the link to my channel. My, Steam, yeah. Based. Look, all these real gamers play Risk of Rain 2. Undeniable. But yeah, guys, look. He's so racist. Look at him. Look at all this racism. Look at it.
He has more thumbnails with him in them than he does other creators.
Yeah, he actually does. Which is... oh my god.
Also, look how many black
Racism.
people there are. Whoa.
Dude,
I only see 2 right
2
there.
black people. I mean, come on, guys. That's pretty evident of him being racist. God, how could
Yeah,
you
it-
ever, like, doubt that? How could you
just have to
ever doubt that?
Completely turn your brain off and only look at a few specific cherry-picked
Yeah.
videos.
you gotta have some low IQ to fucking believe that
It's nowhere
shit.
near the speed of a PS5, so who cares anyways? Or what you have on your PC. It's a portable handheld.
That was literally his entire point. That it's a handheld, it's using a micro SD slot, so it wouldn't be as fast as the built-in VME drive. That on the Steam Deck can barely take like 2 or 3 games, just like the Switch. Even with the increased storage in comparison. Because it's, what, 200? It's not even that, it's like 128 on the base model, isn't it?
For the Steam Deck.
Oh no, it's 64. Yeah, like, dude, you're not getting one game on that. Like, you're getting,
It's-
at most, like, Risk of Rain 2, Terraria, and some other indie games.
Minecraft and a few others, and then the rest of it's just a hard drive or the
Yeah.
SD card. It's like 64, 256, and then 512.
You're friends with Rich on Xbox Live? That's a flex.
Got it? And then there's the GT7 stuff.
Oh god, this is where the video gets amazing, because, you know, he's defending Quantum in this entire situation. Because he's butthurt that Rich rightfully called GT7 out for what it is.
I mean, come on, man. Like, you're not obviously a true fan of the series. You may have
You're not a real gamer, guys. You're not a true fan. How dare you criticize a bad video game for being a bad video game? For some reason, the text I sent didn't pop up on the chat live stream. I have no idea. It's just a built-in Streamlabs feature, so if it doesn't pop up, that's an issue with Streamlabs. Which shouldn't surprise anyone, since this is basically other people's code as a software.
played it since PS1. You may have dabbled into it, but you don't know what the game's about, obviously. It's
Well, GT7's about playing 663 matches just to earn 1 car, or spending over £160 on. I didn't order a Steam Deck, but if I had, I would have bought a 1TB or even bigger micro SD card. Yeah, the problem with like pre-launch Steam Deck, which we're not really in the launch period because barely anyone has one, but you know what I mean, right? The problem pre-launch was that barely anyone had their hands on the device. And in typical fashion of micro SDs, they're not the fastest. And so Rich, rightfully, told people, if you're going to get the Steam Deck, get the middle version or the max version, because there is a chance that it may not run games well off the micro SD card. We now know that not to be true, and Rich has admitted to that, because he couldn't have known that. Because
Yeah, it's like when Austin Evans did the PS5 video where he's like, "Oh, the new PS5 could potentially run a bit hotter than the old one because it has less cooling. Or at
Yep.
least it looked like it has less cooling." And the thermal experiment he did, while technically wrong, came up with the results of it running a bit hotter.
Yep.
So he published the video as such. And fanboys said, "Oh, he's just slandering the brand," when he made an honest mistake.
Exactly. But the shit, this type of logic is just fantastically brain dead.
about fine-tuning the physics, your vehicle, your tires,
I mean, dude, the physics in Gran Turismo 7 fucking suck. Like, everything about the game is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
everything. It's a racing simulator. Don't you get it? What
Yes, I love the simulation of real-time prices for games. I love having to spend £160 on one fucking car.
what's your problem with it? Now I'm gonna go
Microtransactions.
buy an $800 racing rig, just trying to do a little mini flex there, right? So then it's gonna change
That's not a flex. It's really not a flex.
your mind because now you're gonna be able to drive and race it. Come on, dude, it's gonna be even worse. You're gonna complain even more. With the GT7 stuff, dude, looks like a PS3 game. Yeah, right, dude. You don't
Has this guy even played the game? Like, it looks like a PS3 game. But yeah, at least in fairness, at least he does not censor his comments. I'll give him that. He seems to have a lot of negativity in his comments, which reflects the like to dislike ratio. So if you really think about it, guys, this guy's better than Quantum TV.
know what
Which
you're
is
talking
not,
about.
bro.
Digital Foundry did a whole entire video on the graphics, and they say
And most of their video used, from what I saw anyway, most of their video used the fucking photo mode, like the replays mode, because the game looks shit outside of that. Yeah, he's defending GT7.
It's amazing. But nope, listen to Review Tech USA because you know what you're talking about. Rich knows what he's talking about. He's never flip-flopping anything before. Backwards compatibility.
See, most of the time when people call you out for quote-unquote flip-flopping, it's when you've corrected a bad opinion. It's not when you've actually flip-flopped, it's when you correct a bad opinion, which is what Rich did in terms of what his beliefs about backwards compatibility were. I don't think we should, like, shame people for correcting their opinions on topics. Like, backwards compatibility is obviously a good thing. Look how he fucking took down his own vid. Yeah, Quantum's very special.
And then there's your live streams. And I admit, your live streams were pretty funny back in the day. And hey, if
Right, I'm bored. Let's watch his response videos, because apparently he admits he had no idea what he's talking about.
Review Tech USA here and
Pro looks traumatized, holy shit. It's because he changed his opinion yet. Like, over a lengthy period of time, you're obviously going to change your opinion. Like, he's not a robot. He's a grown-ass man.
yesterday there was a YouTuber by the name of Review Tech USA. He
Can I
made a
boost the
video
audio?
about how
No, I can't. That's unfortunate.
it seemed to me that he was making videos on black YouTubers, and that's based off when I searched some of his content. I've seen a lot of thumbnails of that, and
Where? Dude, where? Oh my god, one black guy. We're gonna have a black guy count. Wow, that sounded racist. Wow. I regret saying that, because that's definitely gonna be clipped by at least one person.
At least in terms of white guy count, we're already up to like 45.
Dude, Bobby Kotick is fucking terrifying. I've counted... Oh, there's 2. And I think there were 2 other ones.
There was 3 with Travis Scott.
Oh, there we go, there we go. There's 3 or 4 or 5 maybe at most. There's a white guy. White guy, white... Oh, actually, no, he's maybe white. White guy. Himself. Definitely
Soulja Boy
white.
And Anton Castillo in 2 different thumbnails. And another Soldier Boy.
Yeah, like, dude. Look at how racist he is. Just scrolling through his channel, you can clearly see Review Tech USA is a massive racist. Like, look at him. Look at him. How dare he call people out. YouTube unsubscribed me from your channel and I just now subscribed to you again. Yeah, there's a weird thing where YouTube will unsubscribe you from channels. If you see it happen, obviously just resubscribe. Reminds me of Johnny Gobbles, guy that is obsessed with Ryan. I have no idea about that situation. He's trying to drag... Yeah, he was trying to drag Review Tech USA for collab. Like, 100%.
I assume that that's what the trend was. Now,
You know, I have a feeling there isn't a trend on the internet to criticize black content creators, specifically. Because, that would be called out very fast. Very fast.
I've learned that there has been others on there that were not black, including
Just a small amount. Look at this. Just think, bro, how do you look at this and go, Rich is a racist? You clearly just wanted to hop on the fucking hate train and shit. Well, not hate train, because there's no train to do it. But you very clearly were just clout chasing. It is very clear. Just admit that, dude.
a lot of white and everything in between. So, for that, I do say I have been mistaken. Now, for the other
Here comes the Gran Turismo 7 defense, because as we all know, that game is fucking awful.
One regarding Quantum TV or Quantum.tv is that I never heard of the guy until I seen Rich's video on him.
Yeah, that's pretty much everyone's introduction to him, to be fair. Yeah, legit no one knew who Quantum was until this whole situation blew up. As meant because his channel's pretty dead. Like, I fucking get equal views to Quantum TV in most scenarios. And I'm, what? Like a 10th of his subscriber base?
And frankly, I agree with Rich's opinion about, you know, if the game is hard, it's not for you, and games shouldn't be made for everyone. I loved Elden Ring.
Come on, just get to the part where you, mention the fact you very clearly should have done more research.
I die a lot, just like everyone else. It's challenging. You can spend hours doing something and you could lose it all.
That's how it works. Told this dude next time get the story from both sides and do some research. I mean, he's a very small channel, I doubt he'll do that. The only reason why I even knew about Quantum is because of the whole controversy. Yeah. Yeah, Infinite, if you watch Quantum's video with a bunch of other AV YouTubers, you'll see even apparently his wife shares the same views. Xbox One had shitload times because it didn't use an SSD. Yeah, like if you have a hard disk drive, you're gonna have bad load times.
With one...
You knew about Quantum TV because Tipster talked about him? That was also a very good way to get introduced to him. Greetings from Germany, keep your head up. Nice to see that you can handle stuff like this. Thumbs up, appreciate it, man.
You know, one kill and everything you've progressed is gone.
That's not what happens.
So I get it. You know, it's not for everyone. I like it. It's challenging. My point is that just because I agree with his opinion in the fact that he has the right to an opinion, in other words, I stick up for the dude for having that opinion, even if I disagree with it.
What? Dude, what is this bullshit on the internet where it's like, guys, it's just his opinion. Opinions cannot be wrong. Yes, they fucking can. If I say objectively, Doom Eternal is a bad game, and then go and just, let's say that's my opinion. That's wrong. Doom Eternal is objectively a good game. Opinions can be wrong. Why do you people call it AV instead of commentary? We're talking about AV YouTubers, which isn't to do with commentary.
Or at least
and I
in
felt
my
your
opinion,
video
it's
was,
like, I don't like
judging
sports
him too
games,
much
but
for
that doesn't mean people who do are wrong.
having an opinion. And I was just another guy having an opinion. So my point.
Ooh, yeah, that's how like response videos work. You give your opinion on someone's opinion, and then blah blah blah. So it's okay for someone to have opinions, but it's not okay for someone to talk about those opinions and have a discussion. You what? Dude, how are you simping so hard for this guy? Have you just had your like blindfold on magically? Did you put some like cotton buds in your ears so you couldn't hear all the homophobia he's been spewing?
And that is, I've never seen any of his videos prior to that. I've never heard of the dude before. I don't.
That is very apparent.
Know about his background, what he said on Twitter, what he didn't say on Twitter. You know.
So you know about that stuff now, and you're still defending him?
LGBT, anti stuff. That's not who I am, and that's not my intention, is to agree with that. So.
Right, I want to make it very clear, that was clearly him misspeaking. He does not actually mean that he agrees with homophobia. Oh my god, bro. this is why people edit their videos. Quantum TV is now live? Deadass? Oh my god. Crossover time, boys. He's actually live? He's unboxing a fucking... Oh, I wonder if he'll get anything wrong about this TV like he usually does about stuff. But he's not live, guys. What's happening is he's premiering a video.
Oh, but it might be in the chat.
Shot right there.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is such a low quality video. Yeah, like he's not live. This is just a premiere. Does it actually add that onto the video beforehand? Because that would be like, I'm never premiering a video if it does that. But yeah, he's just premiering a video. It's not him actually live streaming, guys.
I don't know where you get this just because I defend him on a gaming subject that I suddenly agree with him on every else.
You were defending Quantum TV as a whole, not his other intake. In fact, you barely... I think he mentioned it like once in your video.
That he, you know, every other subject
Also,
matter.
don't
That's
just go to Quantum Stream to harass him.
Yeah, that as well.
We don't like what he's doing, but don't just go to his stream because he's streaming to mess with him.
Yeah, there's no point in doing that. He's a narcissist, so even if you believe it's good, which I don't personally, he's not going to do anything different. He's not going to change. There's 0 point. Don't do it. Weirdest crossover ever.
It's not cool. I have never said that I agree with him on any of that. I never mentioned until now LGBT or anything that he said on Twitter, because
I can't see PlayStation Spartacus competing with Game Pass all the way. Yeah, it won't. Like, that's the problem, is that in terms of what PlayStation Spartacus is rumored to be, it's shit. It's literally just upcharging you for stuff you've already been paying for.
It's PlayStation Plus, but now a little bit more expensive because it has the terrible features of PlayStation Now built in.
Yeah. And, like, no one wants PlayStation Now. It's been made abundantly clear by PlayStation users, including myself, that the service is dog shit. Because even in 2022, what, like 2 or 3 years since the consoles came out? PS Now still doesn't support the PS5 natively. You cannot download PS5 games using PS Now. You have to run the PS4 version in the cloud. Like, come on. That is fucking ridiculous. This is a first-party service from Sony that doesn't even support their own main platform.
I have no idea because I don't follow him, or I don't know.
Well, maybe. And here's a wild idea. Do some fucking research. I already promised myself I wouldn't go on streams again and be vulgar. Good boy. Don't do that. Don't be vulgar on people's streams. It's unnecessary and it's not based.
What's going on. I just seen your YouTube video and I made a response.
Do some research. It's really not that hard. Do some basic ass research, my guy. Like, it's not a lot to ask. Come on. Just do some basic ass research.
And I was incorrect about something, so I'm just saying, hey, I'm correcting myself. I was wrong.
Base, to be fair.
On
To be
that.
fair, that is pretty cool.
Anyways, this is first aid.
He did seem to have another video on the topic. Oh no, this is probably just him molding over like the fucking backlash. The problem with YouTubers today. What, that they can do better research? Right, we'll search Quantum TV and then I'll link a bunch of videos on the subject in chat and you guys can go watch it, because right now there's one thing we're going... What's it with his microphone sounding like that? It's fuck, I need to drink water, my bad. It's probably just because he's using his phone. Yeah, guys.
It also only runs PS3 games on the cloud. That's
Yep.
actually not true. They did update it to be PS4 games, but even still... Oh, actually, PS2, PS3, and PS4 games, but it's only like 10 PS2 games and the PS3 games can't be downloaded.
Okay,
PS4,
guys.
yes, but that's just because Sony doesn't know how to implement backwards compatibility.
I'm gonna put some videos in chat for you guys to go watch on the subject if you want to. These are all like channels who have covered the topic. I'm primarily trying to shout out the smaller channels since I've been helped out as a smaller channel. I may as well help out the other guys. So you know, here's a video from Near. This one is funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of the better ones for sure. I have watched that one. The rest I haven't double checked. So if there's anything fishy in them, let me know. But yeah, like in terms of that is definitely one you should go watch. I mean, to be fair, I don't even need to link these. Just search up Gone to DV and go down here, and you'll see all that stuff because some of the videos on the topic are great, really good. Especially for Tongas and Onos, Alex, stuff like that. They made brilliant videos on the subject. Although there is a lot of lengthy ones, because obviously the subject is very lengthy in terms of stuff. And if you guys are wondering, Rags is still planning to make his video on the subject, so you can expect that sometime in the coming weeks. So, I wish I could donate. YouTube won't let me, and my non-expired card, I'm gonna try again. I'm about to end the stream, dude, so... And you don't have to donate, don't feel like you need to. Blue X Hand Spirit with the $5. He deleted his 2 videos on his channel, both his part 2 review and his Elden Ring fan. Yeah, we saw that, like, dude's hiding now. Like, he's just straight up hiding. I only know of Quantum TV due to his anti-gay stuff. Yeah, a lot of people only know of him because of that stuff. Actually, this dude was in the chat.
Misery, misery, misery. That's what you've chosen. I offered you friendship, and you spat in my face.
I've been out.
To be fair, this seems like a pretty good video. Minus I cannot endorse this stuff, guys. So there's my video at the bottom, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, there are a lot of good videos on the subject. I mean, this one for sure seems decent. And I'll try and find some more. I mean, you guys can go see ones that you like the look of and go watch and stuff. But yeah, there are a lot of videos on the subject, and some of them are stupidly good. This one, Atomics makes fucking great content. Go watch that one as well. A British Potato, I believe there is. That one's good as well. If you guys want to, go watch all of these videos. They are great. However, I myself am definitely going to end the stream right now. Because, well, we've watched all the content I wanted to cover, and there's not much else to say. So, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate all the people who became members. I appreciate all the donations, and thank you so much for the support. And expect a video up this weekend, because I have nothing to do with I frankly have nothing better to do with my life. Isn't there a YouTube law where if you delete your account, you can't open so make a second one? Yeah, that's not to do with accounts, that's more to do with if you're banned and reopen an account. And Quantum's broken that rule. But as I said, thank you all for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video I upload. And expect more streams like this now that I've got a Samsung G9 monitor, because I can stream much easier thanks to this. British Potato does make banger content, so I'll see you guys in the next live stream or video.
See ya.
See you, dude.